Hey, it's your girl Dana LeRae. Hurt people. Hurt people. Pause. Let that sink in. Don't be reactionary. I'm talking to myself at the moment. I know that statement seems rather simplistic, but in actuality, it holds so much weight. Somebody hurt my feelings. The first thing I want to tell everybody is, your limitations does not define someone else's outcome. Your limitations does not disqualify somebody from their destiny. The individual, who I will call an associate, not a friend, called me and we started off having a lovely conversation. Now, prior to yesterday's call, I had thought about why me and this person endured so much friction whenever we communicated. He's not a bad person, has a good heart, beautiful spirit, but I can't help but to notice he has sort of a disdain for Black women. Now, I know what you're thinking. The irony of somebody having disdain for something that you are and talking to you about it, the audacity, should I say? Now, before I even go into what was said or what happened or how it made me feel, I want to say this. I love from the bottom of my heart, sincerely, with all of my godlike being, I love Black men. There is not one part of me that does not enjoy their presence in this reality. Now, of course, like anyone else, I've had experiences that weren't so great, but I've never quite amounted all Black men to those isolated experiences that I have had. I mean, I was raised by a Black man, my grandfather. He had the utmost integrity and honorability. I'm surrounded by Black men that protect me on a daily basis just through friendship. I have brothers that are younger than me that I absolutely adore. I see Black men just walking throughout this world, being the epitome of gods, and I absolutely bow to their presence because they are something to marvel at. So this video will never, ever be intended to bash. Nothing I create will be intended to bash Black men because that is not my spirit. Me and him, when we have our discussions, I can feel that it always comes back to a common place of him feeling very angered, betrayed, deceived, conned by Black women. When we first started speaking, I didn't take anything he said personal because I have an amazing ability to listen to people, to just be silent and listen and let them get their thoughts out. So I'm a very safe space for a lot of people. It's a blessing. However, being that safe place sometimes allows people to abuse the space and do things that they may not know is not the best thing for our interaction. Now, a person can only be where they are. If you have disdain for a group of people, gender, race, all those things, if you have decided in your mind that a group of people is a certain way to you, you're going to have that notion in each category or each subject that we talk about towards this group. So a lot of times when this individual would talk about their feelings towards this group, which is Black women, which I'm a part of, obviously, I'd hear them out and I'd try to understand where the root of the cause was coming from. I have a lot of different opinions on where that may be coming from, but for the sake of this video, I'm more so here to say we've all been hurt. I mean, if we were all to raise our hands while we're watching this video and be like, if we've been hurt by the opposite sex, take a raise. Or the same sex, depending on who you date. I think we'd all raise our hands, right? I think what's important is for us to realize that every experience is meant to mold us. So when this individual is talking about their experiences with Black women, I hold space and I understand that a lot of the things he's saying, I have not experienced on the opposite end of the spectrum. That hasn't been my reality. So I do empathize with how that may have created his mindset around Black women. However, if you have a Black woman in your life that is stopping to listen to your thoughts, to hold space for you, to give you the floor, to respect you, I speak nothing but highly to this individual. The sensitivity has to start to kick in to think, maybe I shouldn't be generalizing every Black woman, seeing as though I'm experiencing something different right now. But because he's going through all his frustrations, he's going through a lot of the things that are triggering him, I'm understanding he may not have that capacity in this moment, but then the responsibility of self kicks in. Now, he's not the first egg. Now, for reference too, he's a Black man. He has a Black mother, a Black father. He was raised in what some would call a Black environment. Neighbors are Black, community is Black. He's had a Black experience for the most part. I do hold space for him, but my responsibility also has to lie in, although you are feeling these ways about Black women, although you have experienced these bad things, I cannot take on the blows like a punching bag while you release all of this onto me. I've done nothing to deserve it. And yes, of course, I, identify with, he may not be trying to attack me, but the way his words feel coming across my head, the way his words go in and out of my ears, I know he's not trying to attack me, but there's absolutely no sensitivity towards the efforts that I'm trying to display, that I'm trying to give to him, to show him that not every Black woman is like this. Now, when I bring these things up to him, I'm like, hey, this is not every single Black woman you ever encountered. You know that, right? This is when it starts getting wonky. When he's like, yeah, but y'all are. And I'm like, but I don't, and me, I'm not up to proving myself to people. I'm like, but I don't think that's accurate. You couldn't possibly, he's like, okay, well, not every Black woman, but most of them. And I'm like, but even that in itself, do you think that's a good ideology for you to carry around, seeing as though you're looking to potentially have a life with a Black woman? And the way he put it, he's like, well, at this point in my life, I don't think that would be the best decision for me. Hey, that's fine. That's his reality. I respect it. I am not here to push my thoughts on who somebody should be with for the rest of their life on somebody that already has their mind made up about it. I'm just hoping that through our conversation, because that conversation probably won't ever occur again, because I have to have the boundaries set for me to understand that although people are hurt and I'm like a threshold of healing because I accept people, I listen to people, I love people for who they are, that doesn't mean that qualifies everybody to be in my ears. What you allow into your subconscious shows up in your conscious. So because of that, I can't allow him to spew out that type of rhetoric where he's denouncing every Black woman, where he's saying we're all the same, where he's saying we all have issues, or we're all deceitful. It doesn't help me to understand myself, and I don't want to be around people that see me in that light. So I wish him the best. I love him from the bottom of my heart. But the purpose in this video is to more so come on this camera and say, for every Black man out there that has never experienced it, I don't mind apologizing. I don't mind saying we love you. I don't mind letting you know that you are greatness. You are a God. You are valued. We want to see you win. We want to be in community with you. We want to love you. We want you to be fathers. We want to marry you. You are all of these great things. Not every single person, especially Black women, has disdain towards you. We don't need to deceive you. We want to always be virtuous to you. And I know I'm not speaking for every Black woman, but I'll speak on my behalf and for the Black women that agree with me. If we could get past this little notion that we need to create all these generalizations, I think we could heal. And the reason why this video is so important for me to step out of my comfort zone and make, it's not uncomfortable to speak these things. What's uncomfortable is to admit that that slightly really did affect me. You know, I put up this personification like, you know what I mean? I'm not letting nobody goofy energy in. No, like, that is kind of harmful for me to hear because I have not experienced that from black men. I have black men that do nothing but root for me. Tell me I'm beautiful. Tell me I'm enough. Tell me that I'm more than enough. So for all the men that don't have women to tell them that in their lives, you are enough. You're more than enough. Of course, we could all be better. But at the end of the day, this divide, this gender war that's going on, it's a waste of energy. It's not rooted in who we are. And more importantly, I'm making this video to say there's something deeply rooted in all of us where we understand love and light. Black men, we are a reflection of you as black women. We want that reflection to be respected as much as we respect yours. So, I love you, black men. I love you, black women. I love you, black nation. I hope this helped. I hope this was received with love, not judgment. I hope this was received with peace, not anger. And until next time, take care of yourself, take care of others. Peace.